Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's a girl Lily Adani. Today we'll be talking about how to have a good financial savings in 2020. So no matter where you are in your financial journey, you need to know that anyone can turn their financial status around and start saving money in 2020. It's never too late for you. But you know what? Sometimes that first part, that first direction, that first step you want to take is normally sometimes a hard part. So that is why I'm here to tell you guys on steps. I'm here to tell you guys steps to take to have a better saving in 2020. To have a better savings in 2020. How to have good effective savings 2020, both local and international. Like if you're a government worker, if you're a business person, steps on how to make a good savings. So guys, there's so many steps to make money, to save money 2020. So let's just go ahead get into it and hit on the nails. Sorry guys, I have my list with me. So number two is for woman, write the list before you get shopping and stick to it. Like sometimes we women, it's even better for us to write list before we go to the market, because without the list you do overspending. Sometimes you go to the market and then you be like, wow, you see all this okrika shop, all this okrika stuff like that. You see something you like, but you just stick to your list. Like this is the money you bring, this is the money you brought to the market. You just have to get the things you have to get with this money. But without writing the list, you oversee. At the end of the day, you see that you spend more than what you're even earning. Do you understand? You will spend, so you end up the day borrowing money for transportation to go to work and all that. You overspend, and with that kind of habit, you won't have good savings 2020. Number three of it is, sorry guys, I have my list. Just like what I said, I have my list with me. So number three is prepare some meals at home. Yes, sometimes, yes, it actually helps us to preparing food at home. Is even more convenient than getting food outside. You make your food in the house, you take it to work, and you dish them in a small plate, take it to work, prepare your, you curtail your spending. Stop you going there to spend 1,500 for just morning food, like just for the morning breakfast, 1,500 naira. But when you make this food, you can actually use 1,500 naira and prepare a food that you eat for morning, afternoon, and night. You understand? Sometimes making this food ourselves is even more healthier. It's even more healthier than getting food outside. So you can actually have a good effective saving. Imagine when you're spending morning 1,500 naira, you're spending afternoon 1,500 naira, you're spending for your dinner 1,500 naira. At the end of the day, in a day, you're spending 4,500 naira. But when you make food with 1,500 naira, you're just spending once. You can actually save the remaining 3K. So when you prepare food yourself, it's more healthier and save money more. And you see yourself having good savings, and you buy food in bulk, you buy those things in bulk, you make them the way you want it, you make it more healthy. You can actually go online if you don't know how to cook. You can actually go online, browse meals. There are many things on YouTube that you can see. You go online, learn how to cook, and then cook for yourself. If you don't know how to, for singles, if you don't know how to cook for yourself. Go online and try to cook something out for yourself. Try to do something. For married people, make sure you dish food for your husband before going. Sometimes it's not actually easy for them to, but if you want to have good savings this year, you thinking about all this money like you spend. Sometimes you spend more than that 1,500. Some people spend more than that 1,500, and then you join them together and you see that you're making a lot of expenses. Instead of you making this food yourself in the house and taking it to work, you are going to work. You might eat in the house, and then the one you're taking to work, you eat it for lunch. So I think this is also a good habit of saving if you can actually keep to it, and then you see yourself having a good effective saving 2020. So let's go to how to save this money. I've actually given you guys some steps that you can actually take to save money out of the normal daily things when you're going out. Once you're going out, you can actually take things, the money you need, what you need for that day, what you need, like your transportation. If you have a car, sometimes if you know you spend too much on fuel, you can actually take public transportation. Drop your car in the house and then take public transport to transport yourself to go to work and instead of overspending on that aspect, sometimes this car is overspending, like paying for the maintenance and all that. You can park your car, follow your friends, or follow the public transport. Maybe where you can actually, if before you go out, you want to fuel your car, like you want to fuel your car for like 3,500 naira, and that place that you're going to is like 100 naira, 200 naira. At the end of the day, spending go and come back 500 naira. I think it's even better for you to drop the car in the house and then go with public transportation. Let's now go to government workers. For government workers, yes, it's some of you guys, their salary actually high. Sometimes they say the business guys, the business people earn more money than the salary earners. When you have good effective business that is even paying more than what they are paying in a month, sometimes you earn more. But it's actually very possible for you government workers, it's very possible for you guys to make a lot of savings. Sometimes if you see you when you're being paid 50k in a month, let's use this as an example, you can actually save and go to the market, get the things you need for that month, remove your transportation, and then remove little money for your normal miscellaneous stuff, and then put the remaining one. You can actually have a particular amount whereby you can put in inside your local container. Sorry, it's not here on me, but you can actually put the things inside your local container. In you can go there, these Gwari people, like you can do it yourself. It's a local box. You give the panteka guys, the carpenter guys, they can actually do it a local box where you can put in money a month, and at the end of the day, at the end of the year, you will see that this money is actually big. It's not be like as if the money that someone dash you, now you don't even know what you can actually be moving to 2,000 naira for government worker if your salary is not that big. You can be removing to 2k. You can be removing to sorry, my hair is disturbing me. You can be removing to 2k, like 2,000 naira every month, and be putting inside this box. You can be removing then and be putting inside this box to have good effective savings. It's actually not easy. I understand some of you are under some projects, but you can do it. You move money for your projects, you do many things. Just move this money aside, like 1,000, 2,000, and keep them in one place like that. Just keeping them in a month, and then at the end of the year, you see yourself having a imagine when you're saving 30,000 naira a month times 12. See, it's actually a big money for government workers. And if your money is more than that, your money is like 2k, 200k or 100k, you can be making it. Can be putting like 10k in a box, in the local box. That box should be in a safe place, like keep it in a safe place. That box should be in a safe place. Keep it in a safe place, and at the end of the year, you see yourself like a big person. That doesn't even stop you from doing your other projects. You can actually do your other project, but this is a way to have good savings 2020. It's actually February. This time it's actually February, 3rd of February. You can start from this month and start having good effective savings, and then see yourself see yourself in a different way. Just know how to schedule yourself. If you this kind of person that you like clubbing and all that, you overspend money clubbing, why not go outside, get your drinks in the house, then drink? If you like flexing, like you like hanging out with guys, it's not as if you should not hang out with guys, but this shouldn't be often. Like you shouldn't be repeating it every time, because at the end of the day, you see that you exerted all the whole money that you're supposed to use for other projects. This 2020, oh well, if you don't want to go forward, all of us want to go forward. Like, curtail the things you do, curtail the expenses you make sure you balance it up with your normal daily expenses. Like, balance it up with yourself, and then just make sure you are doing the good things, and at the end of the day, you're smiling. You wouldn't want last year to be like this year, right? So everybody wants 2020 to be more than the previous years they have had. So I think you can actually do this thing yourself and reduce too much spending, and you see yourself living a better life, having a better savings, and enjoying a better food. Let's just go for the business people. So for the business guys, oh my god, geez, your baby is adding weight though. Anyway, I'm watching my weight now, so very soon I'll come back to sleep. So for the business people, I think there are so many business that are fetching a lot of money for guys, like for everybody. You should know the amount of money you make a day. So if you're making 1,000 naira, let me use example 1,000 naira a day. If you're making $2 a day, And then, you know, one of the good advantage in business is that you get to eat food there, you get to drink water there, you gotta make some expenses, and then you still see some little money to save for. So a business person, I think, even without going to the bank, you can actually make good savings yourself. I think the business guys, they make money more than even the government workers, even the salary earners. Like, you can actually make good money yourself. Get a local saving box. Make sure you are dropping money every day inside that saving box. Like, drop money inside. If you can actually be making it 200 naira, 300, 500 naira a day, every day. Don't touch it. Things will come. But make it a habit that this is a place that you drop. You can actually engage yourself in other contributions in just to settle your normal and then carry out some normal projects. But that local stuff should just be for a year. Make it very big. Sorry, it's not here on me. Make it very big and try to drop money every day in that box. Every day, you know your normal expenses. Don't overspend. This time is not for spending. We need good achievements. We need good achievements this year. So sorry, I'm bringing my dialect here. So I'm Igbo girl, but you guys already know now. So you make money. You make money for yourself. Don't be a lazy man. Don't be a lazy woman this year. Try to put something inside that box almost every day. You can actually make it 200. If you're this kind of person that your business is fetching you a lot of money and 1,000, just make this, put it in the habit that every 5 days I will put in money. If you still do your business till Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's also added values to you. And make sure you're putting money that day. Move your mind there, but just have this mind, like this habit that I have to put money inside this box every day. And then once it's 31st December, open it. You see yourself. It's just as if they dash you money. It will be as if they dash you money, you know. Have this saving habits. Nigerians, it's not only Nigeria, this is the whole world. We should have this saving habits and save for tomorrow. Save for tomorrow. So if you find this content so educating, if you find it interesting, please don't forget to drop on the comment box, like give us more ideas on how to save money, because everybody, we are still learning, you know. Everybody, we are still learning. Please give this video a thumbs up, share to your loved ones, share to your family. If you don't need it, many other persons might need it. And then know how to spend, know how to spend, and know when to save too. Don't spend more than your earnings, because it will affect us and it will affect us. We all are striving hard to, to have a better tomorrow. Please don't forget, it's your girl Lily Adani, and if you've not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Just click on that subscribe button down below. It's for free, and support your girl Lily Adani. Take care, guys. See you guys on my next video. Love you guys. Everyone say that's my babe, yeah.